Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Witcher 2. Alright, last episode we saw Philippa and Saskia disappear through a portal after Yorvith said that Saskia was acting strange and Geralt noticed that she looked like she was high. But before we go in and search Philippa's room for any clues of what might be going on, let's pop our next point into swordsmanship. Let's see. We can add another 20% critical effect for bleeding. Up our instant kill chance of all critical effects by 15%. I think we'll do that. We'll get those critical effects kicking in, poison, bleeding, whatever. That'll really help, especially considering our sword has burning on it. That ought to be nice and handy. Is it 1,000 skill points to the next? Yeah, it's 1,000 each time. Okay, interesting. I never actually paid attention to what it was going on there. But, okay, alright, let's go. Also, while I'm thinking of it, did we double... Yeah, we did. We fully maxed out the Witcher training path. Okay, so we could start really doubling down on this swordsmanship. I use that more than everything. My spells are more purely supplementary. Alright, I don't see anything.
Let's take a look.
I looked, but I'm still looking. Come on. Oh, there's something.
Yorvith, over here. I've got...
What is it?
A tome of potion recipes.
We've no time to read books.
We're looking for stuff,
Sorceresses
dum-dum.
carefully guard books like this.
Not that carefully. After all, she left it behind.
She was in a hurry.
Could this book have anything to do with the Dragon Slayer?
It's very valuable. It may have something to do with the dragon.
Most things in this land seem to have something to do with Saskia, the dragon.
How do you know?
She told me.
Unless she showed me.
Then keep your mouth shut, Gwynblade, because if...
I know what will happen if they learn, Yorvith. I've found Thaumadour's recipe.
Eilhart already told us the ingredients for mage pain. How is it relevant?
Usually the recipe for an antidote is right next to the one for the poison.
I can recite it exactly. Royal blood, an immortal, a dragon's dream, and petals from a rose of remembrance.
Yet this book doesn't even mention a rose of remembrance.
I recall perfectly that Eilhart said a rose of remembrance combined with an immortal heals the mind.
What if she lied? Maybe it doesn't heal the mind, but influences it. Philippa passed the flower to Saskia through a kiss, the symbol of love and perdition.
I'm confused.
I think Philippa subjugated Saskia's mind by adding the rose to the antidote.
I'll kill that bitch.
Philippa has magic and an obedient dragon at her command. She could have a strong influence on the conference.
You think?
But what does she want?
Strong influence on the conference?
In Lochmuin.
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
Alright. Follow Yorvith. I'm following you. Look at how I'm following you, Yorvith. Alright. Get your lazy butt out of there. I want to see if he opens the door. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go. Can you walk faster than that? We have a lot to do here. Ooh, the whole
Geralt!
gang's here.
Saskia's disappeared. People are getting riled.
Dwarves, too.
Oh, dwarves aren't people? Saskia is bound by a spell.
Saskia's spellbound. Philippa controls her.
You're shitting me.
I knew something was up. I could feel it.
You
She
could feel
ordered
it.
Death Mold executed. No trial, just like that. A gesture from Philippa is all it took.
That bastard deserved it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zoltan had ordered it, as vengeful as he is. But Saskia?
Where is she?
Philippa's taken her to Lochmuin. I'm going after Saskia, with Yorvith. Everything suggests those responsible for Foltest's death will be at Lochmuin.
Some still say you killed him.
I've got to stop that drivel. Don't have a choice, but you do.
The elite of the North is gathering at Lochmuin. I couldn't forgive myself if I wasn't there. It'd be a sin against art.
Shut up,
The act
Dandelion.
of poking your nose in others' business.
You'll be needed here until Saskia returns. Order must prevail. There can be no strife. The victory over Henselt was an important step, but only the first on a long road.
The hymn I composed could help.
Vergen will need many more songs.
I certainly hope our paths will cross again, Geralt of Rivia.
Stop dramatizing. You can be sure of that. We've got unfinished business of our own.
Do we?
Huh? Oh, aye.
Let's go then, Gwynblade.
Sheila de Tanserville. I'd sensed from the start that some dark mystery lay behind that cold countenance. Following the demise of the Council and Conclave, there was no one left to keep the mages in line. But regicide? Why? What was this all about? It seemed these questions would be answered at Loch Muin, an ancient city amidst mountains, the remnants of the civilization of the Vrans, whose dusk had come long ago. And you would be right to ask, why did you not set out for Loch Muin, Master Dandelion? Vergen was free. Yet what is freedom without its awareness? It might too easily pass from hand to hand were a nation to lack individuals capable of pointing the way. I remained in the Palantar Valley. That is the task fate seemed to assign me, to safeguard freedom as it budded and bloomed. Who knows, I may yet prove freedom's bard. Yet forever feeling a vast, shared responsibility for the fate of the North, I dispatched to Loch Muin my faithful and capable friend, Geralt of Rivia.
He dispatched.
Have I mentioned his disdain for politics? Well, it was at Loch Muin where he could finally give vent to it.
Even gezien?
Oh, hey.
Asira Varanahid.
Me voltocht en geheerdveen.
Chapter 3,
Even
huh?
terug het een bellengrek.
Visedein it kiezeret. Net en verbtene. Het en kriza. Do you know what this is?
I know.
Who it is?
Triss Marigold. Until recently advisor to King Foltest. Artifact compression. A complicated spell.
Is she alive?
Her life processes are on hold. But it is reversible. Though very difficult.
You created a portal between Loch Muin and Nilfgaard. You should manage the figurine.
Stand back. I cannot be sure how her body will react to decompression.
No pentagrams, candles, spilt blood.
It figures you do know little about magic, Ambassador. It matters not.
We need her alive, Asira. Make sure her body survives decompression well.
I'll do what I can. But she will be disoriented for some time.
So let's do it on the edge of this wall. Oh, or just throw her in the water. No better place to be disoriented than underwater. I want to make a movie where people use magic but they don't use their hands. It's literally just people just looking in a direction and thing happens. You never know what's going on.
What is your name? Oh!
What is your quest?
Tell me your name. Triss!
Vise getocht gedein. Vise espet ep wovret. Dartocht ep nedling derin. Mehen eveneens ep turin. Me puft en alverdek.
No, what are you doing? Why? Why?
Marigold. Your name is Triss Marigold.
You can trust us. We just killed a woman in front of you. What the heck was that? Holy crap, dude.
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates.
Whoa! Harpies. You silly harpies. Alright, shall we go? Where'd you go? Oh, now you're moving fast, huh? Okay.
Harpy tracks everywhere.
Harpies go down easy. They go down smooth.
Long time go by in.
Sure, why not? I don't know what it's for, but okay.
Wasting time. These men have witnessed the sword of
Maybe you shouldn't try to talk while we're killing screaming harpies. It's just a thought. Yeah, let's have this conversation now. I can hear you, no problem. That's great. The long scream when she falls off the cliff.
No, disease did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontar did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. These are Nilfgaardians, right? With the black armor?
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
Okay, never mind. Who are
Wonder
they?
whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
Ah. Who called in the Order's knights?
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Really?
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Isleheart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Yay. You should not get spotted.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know the passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
Okay. I don't think we want to go that way if we can avoid it. Follow Yorvith or take a look at the Order's camp.
The medallion again.
What if I just do my own thing? Oh my god. I think Ard was really helpful for us in this case. Especially when I'm double teamed. Does this do anything? Probably not. Nope. Okay. do this the hard way. I'm blasting the bloody corpse of the other one. Come on. Alright, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I didn't know looking this way would end up fighting off against super monsters. So what's back here that was worth that hassle? $10. Iron ore, diamond dust, mandrake root, and... Ooh, what is that? That's a sword. A silver sword. 44 to 48! Yaw! Holy macaroni, dude. Large monsters and gargoyles. I mean, that's very specific, but my word, that is a lot of cool stuff. Selkirk's armor. Ooh, we didn't see that. It is not as good as what I have, so never mind. Fire rune for the silver sword. 2 of those and a moon rune, maybe? Sounds good to me. Where's my fire rune at? Alright, and then a moon rune. Boom. We're as leveled up as we can be right now. That's pretty fantastic, dude. Okay, that was totally worth it. That was totally worth it. Put that sword away. That was quite an increase in skills. I do like we had to kill 2 large monsters in order to get the sword that helps kill large monsters. Tells you that whoever had it last, it didn't work very well for them. Okay, Yorvith. I'm here.
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my
Let's meditate for a second, shall we, sir? I can't meditate here? Okay, hold your horses then. I might as well do some alchemy while we're here. We got plenty... No, not alchemy. Whoops. Might as well drink some potions while we're here. Okay. Swallow is always good. Rook is always good. Tawny Owl is always good. What does Lapwing do? Oh, it's some vigor regeneration, but a lot of resistances go down. Okay. Drink up. We clearly have some big boys to deal with here, but we got our new cool sword that will help with that. Pop that neck. Get loose. Now let's go down. Let's also just do this. Just on the off chance. I'm lucky I didn't die from the 2 that were in between there. Two hits. 2 hits, baby. Oh yeah, this sword is already worth its weight in gold. Andrega. What? You're alive? Oh, so hit him so hard my Ard killed it. That was awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Nilfgaardian leather Galaskins. How does that compare to normal pants? +1 resistance to bleeding +20. I mean, that's a great thing. But otherwise, it's common for a reason. What? How come you can't kill them in 2 hits? Those burnings are happening all the time now because I just put those fire runes on plus all my percentages I knocked up for my critical effects. We're gonna get fire like a son of a gun.
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
Are we just gonna have tons of harpies popping out of the mountains here? See, there's some fire. More fire. Flaming harpies. I don't know why I always have tiny bubbles stuck in my head. That's just the dumbest song to have in your head in 2022.
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill.
What did I do? Winter solstice. I got an achievement, but I don't know what I did. Did I do a thing I was supposed to do?
They tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canal...
We're in Lochmuin.
Oh man.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
I was listening to your story. You need to do like Kratos in the new God of War games and be like, let's talk about this later. I don't need to craft anything, quite frankly. And this place is full. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the gargoyles. What perfect timing to have a gargoyle slaying sword. How much better it would be if the gargoyles came down to fight. Oh! God. Whoa! Okay, they explode. They explode. Dude. Dude. Elemental stone. I guess I'll take it because I don't know what... Gargoyle... I haven't ever had gargoyle parts. So maybe it's worth holding on to. I don't know. This place is a nightmare. Oh, wait. I found something interesting, Yorvith. Extinguish. How do I know what to extinguish? First encrypted rune combination. A doe's long shadow. The moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. Okay. Is that it? A doe's long shadow. A moon quietly moans. And I forgot what the last one was. I have no clue what these are. A doe's long shadow, the moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. What happens if I just do one? Do I get burned? Yep, I do. Okay. A Joe's long shadow. What in the world? I definitely want to be here. This is definitely a treasure. What? Okay. First encrypted rune combination. A doe's long shadow. The moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. I'm thinking in my head. If I figure it out, I'll explain. And like I said, when I figure it out, I'll explain. Means I could be quiet for a very long time here because this makes no sense to me. Like, I'm looking for, is it syllables? Is there meaning in the word? Because it's clearly not. Like, it's a bit of a haiku almost, but not. The syllables aren't right. A doe's long shadow. The moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. A doe's long shadow. The moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. So it's 5, 6, 7 syllables. 5, 6, 7. But what does that mean for this? Well, that looks like a 7. Does anything look like a 6? That kind of looks like a 5. Let's see. That's kind of like a 5. That's kind of like a 6, since nothing else is like a 6. And this is kind of like a 7. And this looks kind of like a 4. I solved it? Was that it? Was it 5, 6, 7? 5 syllables, 6 syllables, 7 syllables? Now, I don't quite see how this looks like a 6, but this does look like a 7, and this does look like a 5. If that's not what it was, somebody tell me. Diagram Elder Blood Boots? Where's Triss Marigold? And in one of the rune passages, Geralt found a manuscript written in a strange language. He could not understand a thing of it. Needs to find a professional. Okay. We still have a score to settle. This has not been crossed off, even though we're in a new chapter. That's interesting. So that could still happen, I suppose. And then a recipe diagram. We need cloth. We got it. Leather. We got... Wow, really? Okay. All we need is somebody to build. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm glad we figured it out. I don't know if my solution was happenstance or whether it was the actual literal right solution. Either way, we got it. It's cool. Now back to following you, Orvith. Sorry, you stood around while I figured out a puzzle, my friend. My frenemy, whatever you are. You know what? I solved that puzzle. Let's be safe. Can I go in here? Nope. Can I go in here? Nope. Can I go here? I can, but I can't do anything with it. At least not with this sword. Can I do anything now? Okay. Just checking. Alright, I'm following you, I'm following you, I'm following you. Not even gonna try. You always slam the door in my face. Oh, not this time. Have you guys learned that I found it really rude? Have you been talking with my other comrades?
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logmuin's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough.
Everybody's
I'd
guilty
like
of
to see
something.
anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
Alright. Fine. I don't want to be arrested. I'll look for the sewers.
The tunnels beneath the city sound reasonable.
They used to lead almost everywhere, though some passages may have collapsed during the fires.
It's still worth a shot.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Vafail, Gwynblade.
Vafail to you, my friend. Okay. Alright, well. I think that's a pretty good place to call it right now. We'll go sewer crawling, because there's always got to be a sewer. Reach through the sewers or let the guards' attention. No, I want to find the sewers. I hope I can find the sewers, and I don't just get... I think as long as I stay away from the guards, we'll probably be okay. But anyway, that is questioning for another time. Guys, thank you, as always. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.